What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Lakeith Fowler, right here in the place to be. Welcome to another episode of House Money, where today I'm talking about refinancing. Now, if you're anything like me, like I was in the beginning, I didn't know anything about refinancing, how it works, or how to make it work for you. So if you're a new investor or just new to the banking world and you want to get some understanding of it, I got the definition. So, what is refinancing? We're gonna get into the types, reasons why, and some examples. So, just to start off with it, refinancing is when the terms of an existing loan, such as interest rates, as y'all know they're going up, payment schedules, or other terms are revised. So basically, I give you some money and I'm telling you, you owe me this money for this amount of time, the terms at this amount of interest rate. Now you got some equity in your situation, so you want to try to get some money out, or you want to try to change the terms and the rates so you can get a better deal. Long story short, we'll talk about the two types of refinance. Cash out. Everybody like how that sound. I like it too. And how to make it work for you too. That's the beautiful thing about this. But a cash out refinance, basically where you have equity in a property, you do a refi. Like, I'll tell you my example. So I go from a bridge loan to construct a new construction home. Once finished of the new construction house, that's the example I got over here. I'm moving too fast, so let me slow down.
What is it?
It was fast, so you didn't know.
But anyway, the cash out refinance usually comes with a higher interest rate. You get equity taken out of your house, but you get it in the form of cash. That's cool. But the main thing about these things is you got to know what you're doing with it when you do it. So it's a powerful tool, and it can work for you or against you depending on the knowledge that you have on what it is that you have the power of. So I'm just trying to help you out with that and show you how you can make it work for you. You do create a new mortgage with a higher loan amount if you take out the equity and take it in the form of cash. Reasons why people may do this: to pay off other debts. You owe somebody else some money, so, well, I want to take it out of this to pay for that. A lot of people do it, you know what I mean? But think about that though. A lot of people do it for the sake of taking trips, buying clothes, making home improvements, whatever your reason is. But just imagine this, if you can do it as a business, because that's what I do. That's why I buy houses and land, because it's a business. Think about how banks work. Cash out refis and refinancing is a banking term. So I'm instructing you on how banks work. So once you understand how a bank works, you work with the bank because they got all the money, but you got to know what they want in order to get what it is that they need in order to be in the banking world. You got to be bankable. So if you take this information and use it, man, it'll set you apart from a lot of people. But anyway, reinvest in more investment. That's what I would hope that you would do. You know, don't squander the money away. You know, a fool and his money will soon depart. But if you have education of self and how it works, you can make it work in multiple numbers for you. The way that you can leverage this money to buy multiple investments. Ooh-wee. Now, there is another type of refinance. It's called a rate and term refinance. Now, why would you do a rate and term refinance? A lot of people just did it. We just went through a season where interest rates were really, really low. So what do you want to do? You want to take advantage of the lower interest rate. So I want to change my rate and my terms. No money's exchanged. You're not trying to take out any equity. You just want to get a better rate so you can save more on your monthly payment, on your PITI. The mortgage remains the same. Why would you want to do this? To pay off the house sooner, to spend less in interest, what I was just describing a second ago, to reduce the mortgage payment. Just what I said. Your mortgage payment, $3,000, you want to get it to $2,500. You could do that in a rate and terms refinance and get your interest rate dropped. But again, that's personal. And a lot of people only feel like they can only do it on a personal level. But I'm here to let you know how I do it. I use all the same situations, but on a business level to make it work for you. So I got a show that I already did about how to retire with an all-pro athlete contract in real estate that I really want you to check out because it's super powerful. Every video that I produce is super powerful. Just don't negate that fact. So just take in this information, do it with a pen and paper, because you can put some things together that really make magic with real numbers. So let me show you this. Write this down. Check this out. So I was talking about a new construction deal. I build a house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, 1,300 square feet, 1,400 square feet. My payoff is $130,000 for the land and for the build of this home. So the interest rate was 6.5% on what I qualify for. My loan to value is 80%, but the current value of this house, as soon as I put the last nail in this home, is $300,000. So this is what I want you to understand. Like, you can't really call Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike and say, hey man, loan me $130,000. So you start off with a loan here to get to this point, but I'm not even touching on that. That's the bridge loan. The bridge loan, listen to the words, the bridge loan, to get you from one point to the next point. So you owe these people $130,000, but once you complete this house, it's worth $300,000. So you got $170,000 worth of equity in this project. So the bank, you do a refinance at 80% loan to value. 80% of $300,000 is $240,000. $240,000 and your payoff is $130,000, leaves $110,000 profit. And you think, where can I get this type of money from? Well, the bank don't never run out. As long as you know how they work, they'll continue to give you what you want, but you gotta understand the system and how to make it work for you instead of you working for it. Lakeith buys houses and land for a reason, for a big reason. So I wanna educate individuals on why, how they should as well, because it's not as hard as you think. And I know you're thinking like, oh, well, it's easy for you to say you're in the position, but I always wasn't in this position. I'm no different than anybody else. I just made up my mind, like, I don't wanna work forever. I need something that's gonna do the work for me. Like, I was in school, like, looking like, move your hand, I can't see your test. Like, I want somebody else to do the work. But I have to put myself to work, my mind to work, in order to make that concept a reality, no different than you. So I'm just giving you some good information, man. I got a number, area code 214-956-4289. If you have a deal, let's make it real. Lakeith, that's me. I buy houses and land. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have not followed me on all social media platforms, I do not know what it is you are waiting for. Lakeith buys houses and land. Thank you.